Hello everyone, my name is Ben or Vortex Nitro XP, or whatever you want to call me. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Just a quick disclaimer. I did, yesterday, off camera, actually, was it yesterday? Was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? Whenever I finished, the last live stream, I basically took like another, a half hour to another 1.5 hours. God damn it. We're already, only a half a minute into the stream and I'm already yawning. Went off camera for another, half an hour to an hour and a half to finish up this fucking transporter. It took me forever, but I finally got it done and working. So I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to go back to Sanctuary and grab good old Nick Valentine, because he's kind of an old synth, and I feel like if we go to the Institute to kick in some shit and kick in some faces, he will enjoy that. I feel like Nick Valentine will enjoy that. Hello, Brad. Welcome to the stream. We're finally going to get into the Institute. As you can see, I got all of this working finally. So this was confusing as fuck to do. So basically I had this generator running to that running to that, then this running to a switched thing to that to that to that. This thing needed a little bit more power, so I just hooked that to that. And then that, and that were all connected to this. That was connected to this. For some extra power on that. So this is how all this shit is set up. It took me forever to figure this layout out, but it works. Now our quest is to talk to Elder Maxim. Now right now we have MacCready as our partner, as our tag-along, I guess. Now I like MacCready, and I'm going to use him more. I'm going to use him, but I'm actually going to go back to Sanctuary, get rid of him, and grab Nick Valentine. Because I feel like Nick Valentine would fit this role coming here with me more, because he is an old synth himself. Brad, or anyone else who doesn't know what a synth is, it is a synthetic human. Why it's called a synth. Synthetic human that basically looks and acts just like a human. And Nick Valentine was a very early stage of that. They basically looked nothing like humans, they got closer, and they basically made 3 variants. Nick's variant was first. Then there was another variant that looked kind of like humans, but still off. And then they have the third variant, which is the variant that's now. And you can barely even tell them apart. So, turn on this generator for lights, see if we can't find Nick Valentine in here. Mama Murphy's there. Shut up, Murphy. Alright, so he's not in here, so we have to go out to look for him.
Less extreme, more. Do you need something, monsieur?
No, it's alright. Curry.
Nights like
Curie.
A warm spot with a
Piper, that dude. Okay, so where the fuck is Valentine?
Walking around at night isn't the smartest thing to be doing around here.
We must find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they are out there.
You Valentine?
Yeah?
No. Codsworth! Hello, Codsworth. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. Shit. Let's go check back where I saw him before. Down on the opposite end in a house.
Nice. Things with sharper eyes than us would be in front.
Nick Valentine was in one of these houses sitting in a chair, I thought. I could be wrong. Maybe it was in here. Nick! Nick Valentine? Where's Nick Valentine? McCready, do you know where he is?
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Oh, fuck.
Benny, you need the bathroom at all?
No, I'm live streaming, by the way.
I'm feeling hot.
Obviously, Dad didn't tell her.
Yeah. Oh, it's starting to have fun.
You must hit something.
Sorry if you guys heard that. That was my mom. Obviously, my dad did not tell her that I was live streaming, so... And, you know, I love my parents, though. And, you know, I'm lucky to have parents like them, especially being a YouTuber. Because when I tell them they're live streaming, they're like... Well, obviously, you know, at first it took some explaining. But, you know, they're cool with what I do. They're cool with me live streaming. Is there a faster way to find this motherfucker? I don't know if there is or isn't. Oh, Paladin Dance is in here. Hey, Dans. Maybe Dans would fit too, but I really want Nick Valentine to come by, though.
What's on your mind, soldier?
Nothing, Dans. Everything's 10-4. That's kind of police talk, not really military, but oh well. Yo, where the hell is Valentine? Where's my dude, my man, good old Nicky Val? Where is he at? It's Jun Long down there. He's patrolling the perimeter. Good boy. Good shit. Nick! I found him!
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Yes, Nick. Let's head out.
Well, all right. A lot of people out here could use a hand.
Damn right, Nick. Alright, let's go! Alright, guys, we got Nick Valentine. I know that, you know, the Brotherhood of Steel don't really like synths, but Nick is a good synth. We're gonna go make sure that these bastards pay. Raiders are the scourge of the wasteland, in Commonwealth and everywhere else, loosely organized with power, hierarchy, racial purposes. Who will attack anyone at any time for any reason. Alright. I've never seen a raider that quite looks like him, but he looks like a badass, so. Alright, Nick, we're about to go over here. Come on, Nick. Let's go.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Fuck yes! I have confidence in Ingram.
Knows what she's doing?
Proctor Ingram's managed to keep a 40,000-ton airship aloft for the past 5 years. I'd say that earns her the benefit of the doubt. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Alright. Determined to
Nothing's
go.
gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact. So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Dr. Lee.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
We can't be sure about that, sir. I think here we
I'm
go.
surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
If she refuses.
I want to know what to do if she refuses.
Nothing that would provoke a hostile response. If she refuses, you're not to press the issue. Remember, infiltration of the Institute is our larger goal. Listen,
Roger that.
I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Hopefully Nick Valentine's gonna come with
You
me.
wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
Nick, you coming with me? Is he coming with me?
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm comes to her, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Roger that, sir.
Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up.
You might want to step off the
Everything
platform,
looks
sir.
fine. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now.
Oh, I'm so
Now,
excited.
There's a heck of a lot of interference
from
and
opening fire
ghosting.
inside
It's
the
gonna
Institute.
take a minute or two
It
to
could
lock
jeopardize
in.
our entire
By the
mission.
way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal
You
down
have your
there,
assignment,
it'll do the
Soldier.
rest.
Move
Bring it
out.
back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady.
Dr. Lee is a
All that's
valuable
left
asset.
is to throw the transmit
If any harm
switch.
comes to her,
Transmitting
I'm
in
holding you
3,
personally
2,
responsible.
1. Stay safe, soldier.
What? What? There's blood on our screen. You guys see that? Like slightly to the right, there's like a little bit of blood. Oh. Is Nick with us? I don't think Nick is with us. Are we here? Computer terminal. Copy that. Looks like Nick didn't manage to come in with us. That's unfortunate. I'm not even risking being spotted. I'm gonna pull out my most powerful suppressed weapon right off the bat. This is a complete and total stealth mission, guys. So, our ROE is to not fire unless fired upon. Actually,
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Jammed.
got an Institute lab coat. Maybe I could use it as a disguise. Do you have any cameras in here watching me? Is that a camera? That might be a camera. Can I shoot it? Yeah, I can shoot that out. Alright, I think if I sit this hallway, there might not be any cameras watching me, so I'm maybe there is a chance. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't think it really matters, actually, now that I'm actually thinking about it. Guess let's just go. I need a weapon.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Doubt it.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival.
Wow.
Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But
Try my best to stay stealthy right now.
you are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
How the fuck did you know that? Did I talk to someone? What does this button do? Button does nothing great. Shit, guys, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm pretty jittery. I want to draw my weapon, but I don't want to maybe offend them. This place does look like Star Trek, though. Oh. Applicator and stuff.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is it you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards.
Bastards. They took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Open the door.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father!
Oh, shit.
There's someone here. Help me.
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me. He's trying to take me. Father? Father, help me.
Who are you?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. You're only just...
What happened to my actual son?
Effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your
Yeah, it's my
journey
fucking
here has been
son.
fraught with challenges.
Actually, it's not anymore.
Let's start under it. I am Father. Welcome.
Wait
to
a
the
minute.
Institute.
Wait a minute. Hold
I
on.
could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Where's my
I'll make
son?
this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am
What?
your son.
That's crazy.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed.
No,
Is it
it's
really so hard
200.
to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years. That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
This is fucked up. But why?
Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them.
This is fucked, dude.
What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths?
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I can't believe this, honestly. Like, I could believe his story about how he was the baseline for the synths, but he can't really be my son.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
Prove it.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you.
I don't think this is my
I've shown
son.
you my
I really don't. He looks a lot
Your
like
weapons
me,
haven't been
but
confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
there's really nothing to talk about.
We have nothing to talk about.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry, I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
I really want to shoot him. I'm a quick save real quick.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
I just killed him. Wow. I'm not sure if I wanted to do that or not, honestly. Well, I'm gonna load that save. Hold on, I'm gonna load that quick save real quick, guys. I didn't actually want to do that. I just wanted to see what would happen if I did that. So, we're going to go back to normal. We're going to leave. I'm not sure if I liked my decisions, honestly. I didn't want to make enemies. Well, actually, yeah, I did. I actually really came here.
Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
Oh, wait, I can talk about it again. Some other option.
Isn't there some other option? Some other way we can work things out?
You've seen the Commonwealth. You must have some idea of how this world works. You're either with us or you're not. I'm afraid it's that simple.
I'll work with you.
I changed my mind. I'll work with you.
Well, that's good to hear. All right, then. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course.
I'll infiltrate them stealthily and I'll get Dr. Lee out. Alright. So how do we meet these leaders? Just a Quayle. It's a bed, I guess? I don't know. Alright, Sean, how do I leave here?
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really.
Guess I go back this way? We gotta go find Dr. Lee and try to convince her to come back to the Brotherhood of Steel. Because I don't want to kill Sean. I don't want to be against him, really. But I do, however, want to... Stop right here, please. Nope, it's gonna take me all the way back up, isn't it?
Useless.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not actually siding. If you guys wanted to see me not side with them, I don't think I'm actually going to side with them. So I have the ability to stick up people. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to turn my back on everyone that I've helped so far in the game. But I don't want to turn my back on my own son. God, dude, this game is... I don't know, man. Let's see if there isn't some way where we can maybe get Dr. Lee out.
Jammed.
How do I get out, though? I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, here we are.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the crime it does?
Who are you?
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Oh, God.
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No. Nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that.
This is ridiculous.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Alright, let's go down. See if we can't find Lee.
I'm not scared of the surface.
Oh no, they have other kids here.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutrition.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Yeah. Robotics.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Bioscience, is this
Almost
really
done.
is?
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Okay, we might be able to get to her. Are you her?
Promising results. Eager to get that going. It's hard to stand out. I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old. It's remarkable that any child for so long.
I can't imagine living on
What?
Sounds like a nightmare.
Those gorillas?
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. Best not to dwell on something.
There's still people.
I thought she was in bioscience.
We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics.
Yes, but...
only need one Courser outfit. I don't need this junk either. Where's my junk? Still carrying too much. I don't need that either. I don't need the worn fedora. I think it's still too heavy. Put these back here. Maybe I can come back for them later. I might need these. Who knows? I think I can take this though, right? Yeah, I can take this. Good. I just need one lab coat. Fuck those gorillas. I gotta leave now. She's not here. I don't care. I need to find what's her face. Lee, Dr. Lee. I need to find her. She's who I was hired to find. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think she was in Advanced Systems. Oh, hi.
All systems nominal.
Actually, I kind of like that helmet. Wish I could get that helmet. Alright. Advanced Systems, maybe this is it. Come on, please have Dr. Lee in here.
She's
Dr.
been
Lee?
here for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Wow. That was productive.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Where's Lee? Lee? That's Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Looking for you.
I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
What do you think?
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Happy here.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You're wasting your time here. Or no, return to the Brotherhood.
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Following
I was
orders.
just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back. And the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders? Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
We don't
The
lie.
Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Free the Commonwealth.
Be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Fuck yes. Thank you.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement.
Because if I just...
In case the significance
Hold
is
on.
lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
I do. Right. So we got a way back into the Institute now, I think. I think we have a permanent way back into the Institute. So now we have to leave the Institute and go report back to Elder Maxon and tell him about what we've done. Now, that was so crazy, though. My son, the leader of the Institute.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 2?
No, I can't talk about that.
That actually kind of pisses me off.
You must be very proud.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Hey.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
Cool. Yeah, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go back to the Commonwealth. And definitely not betray you all in a way. And go back to the Commonwealth and tell the Brotherhood about all that I found here. You're totally not gonna do that. I think it'd be dumb to, like, say no to them and then just leave without ever having a way of coming back or pledging some loyalty to them. That'd be just dumb. It'd be ludicrous.
Only opens with a key.
So the key, huh? It's locked elsewhere. Alright. Institutionalized. I need to go talk to all the leaders, and I need to go do that. That's before I leave. Why is this elevator so goddamn slow? Sorry about that, guys. Just a little burpy. Please stop up here. Don't make me go all the way back down, please. It's making me go all the way down, for fuck's sake, man.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
I have to go talk to everyone, so... Back into bioscience. Let's talk to all the division leaders. Oh, Jesus.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm interested.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
Mm-hmm. I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Alright, so I talked to him. Now I gotta go. Let's put something else on here. Inventory, apparel. Put on the Black Institute coat. That synth... Oh no, I thought that synth was holding his arm up. Alright, we gotta go to Advanced Systems. No, we don't.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start with this drug. The dosage will be much larger.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. You can return to your duties and remember to every symptom.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Farrell. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the... Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and...
What's that guy doing in the background?
to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you spoke...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's anything else you...
Right. I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading this really fast. Because...
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, I thought you were saying, pardon me, sir, like... You wanted something. It's above me?
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Volker. Good evening.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Synth retention.
Heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
Report anything suspicious to the SRP.
We're all looking
Maybe I should
forward
take
to
some
working
courses with
you.
me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough
you were
friction as
there
it is
the day the
between
bombs
us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results. Will this time as well. You'll see.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Doctor. So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
You don't trust me?
Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have time. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Alright. I think we just have one last thing to do in here before we can leave.
At full capacity.
What? Hey, buddy. Kinda want your helmet, honestly. These helmets look kinda cool.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Cool. How do I get up there?
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior. Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
How do I get up higher than this, though? Is there a staircase in here?
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Shoot, jumper, what is this? Oh yeah, that's more my style. It's pants, not a lab coat. Pre-war lamp, brew coffee pot. Alright, how do we get up further than this?
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Oh. Alright. Or no, wait. Should put her away. Alright, so we'll just put our normal stuff on. Put everything on. Dude, he's her son. Like, how? So I guess it was all one-time use, huh?
Adventorium, brother.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built, too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
So we were just shooting in the dark?
It was the best we could come up with on such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Why? You jealous you had to turn yours in?
Alright, let's go to talk.
I'm busy right now, Knight. You have a mission to complete for Elder Maxson. I suggest you get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here. When it comes to keeping the Fridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Jesus, dude, I'm still speechless. I don't know what to say about all this, man.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed
if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Getting a bit of a twitch on Prop 3, adjusting torque.
I want to see if maybe I can get another Brotherhood of Steel jumpsuit or something. Maybe a new hat.
Attention, this is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation.
Since
anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
The Prydwen is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in
to
on
take
our
a crack at that terminal?
Hey,
There's something you need?
security's too tight. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Plan.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold. Now,
carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Goodness. They've got this locked down tighter than a... Right. Let's try a slightly different approach. Let's see about this. I think this one's beyond me.
It's alright, Nick.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Tegan,
what brings you to me today?
Barter.
let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
That and what was the other thing that I wanted? Oh yeah, this helmet. Alright, let's go ahead and put these on. So Commando helmet and BOS uniform. That looks better. That looks alright. It looks better. I have gloves now, which is good. We got a helmet now. This is ridiculous, guys. This game has gotten so ridiculously cool. So, we're gonna talk to... Proctor Ingram. And, see what she wants. I hope this elevator leads us down to the floor that we want. No, it leads us here. Leads us to a Nuka-Cola. Sweet.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Nothing.
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Oh, no.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal.
Wow.
Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Of course. Take a miracle.
It'll take a miracle to get this pile of junk operational.
You think he looks rough now? You should have seen him when I unsealed the salvage crates filled with his parts. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Does sound hard.
Doesn't sound hard to fix.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just run down to the local giant robot store and buy myself some how-to manuals. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Alright, guys, so we're gonna speak to Dr. Lee and do all this in the next episode. Look at this, man. Liberty Prime. Here's the head. Wow. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I kind of moved your clipboard in your mug. But dude, look at that. That's ridiculous. Can I help?
Anything I can love.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to take that.
For you?
I didn't help, I don't think. But yeah, guys, so this has been Fallout 4 for now. I will be releasing another episode very soon. Hopefully, sometime this weekend, maybe. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so expect what I hope is going to be a new LSPDFR. I haven't really looked at the last video's results, so I'll look at that, see if the results were good, and if they were good, we'll do another LSPDFR. Maybe with my friend Brett, possibly, and how we do that is he could be my dispatch. We've been working a system out now. It's been for fun, but I don't know, I'll pitch the idea to him. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't, I don't know. But I've, decided that I'll be, searching cars now, as well as finding, as well as changing the protocol of how I pull people over and stuff a little bit. So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Expect some more Fallout 4 in the near future. And as always, I will see you in the next activity. Bye-bye.